to it, because I know someone needs a message. It might just be me, okay? What do the cards have to say? Now, specifically, I don't know what you're looking for, but I'm going to pose this question for people who need to know what's coming next. How can we prepare for what's coming next? Because, bitch, that's what I need to know. So, hopefully, the people out there who need to know what's coming next, me, you, all of us, there's a message in here, bitch, that will tell us everything we need to know. Because, honey, I don't know about you, but I need some direction right now. Because this ish is getting real unclear in 2022, okay? 2022 or 2020 repeated. Let's go. Okay? We are not making the same mistakes this year. We're not making the same friendships. We're not choosing the same people over again in different forms. We're done. That's done. Done. Let's get into it, honey. Y'all got your crystals ready? I got mine. What y'all rocking today? I got some tiger's eye. That's my favorite because I'm all about the third eye. I've always had a knack to be, clairvoyant, so I try to emphasize those strengths when I can. Let's get into it. What do we need to know? What's coming? How can we prepare? Okay, mountains. Got obstacles, okay. Big change, the tower, oh shit. Okay, then we have Daughter of Pentacles. Okay, now. So immediately the first card I drew was the Three of Pentacles, which you can see is symbolized by a mountain. And this represents that there is an obstacle or a journey that is coming. Like we said, well, that is the definition of what comes ahead, right? A journey. Okay, so Pentacles usually represents finances, earthly, monetary things like that. It could be things in your home, possessions, your job, things like that. Okay, the Tower. Now this card sometimes freaks people out because the Tower basically signifies that there is a change coming, but it's not just, oh, it's change. There is something coming and it's going to shake your world in a good way or maybe a bad way. You determine that. But the change will be abrupt. It may feel sudden. It may feel out of, it may make you feel uncomfortable. It's going to shake you up a little bit. And then we have Daughter of Pentacles. Again, those are two pentacle signs. Deals with monetary things, things of the home, things of possession, materialism. Daughter of Pentacles, she's basically the card. And it's a daughter, so it could be a feminine energy. But she basically represents kind of like that innocence. Think of like Bambi, right? That innocence, that kind of like that new energy, that new take on life. She's just starting out. But we're talking about pentacles. So it could be a change coming in the work. So if you're unemployed, maybe you're about to get a job. Bitch, if you're employed, maybe you might lose your job. But this, again, was the reading on how do we prepare, right? So again, this could be money, could be career, could be materialistic things, could be a possession, things like that, right? Could be the home, things in the home, your family, things like that. So I'm going to draw another card to help us see how we can prepare. Now, actually, this one is actually reading, is giving me a vibe because I'm actually hoping for something. Okay. How can we prepare? How can we prepare? This one we have is the Father of Cups. Okay, so we can prepare emotionally. We can make sure that we're ready psychologically, emotionally, mentally. Make sure that we have all of our things in a row, right? We don't want to stress out about the situation. We want to prepare for it so that when it comes, we can remain calm and we can handle it accordingly. Now, depending on what your situation is, this might mean something else to you, right? As far as how you prepare mentally. Maybe you're in a relationship now that maybe you're kind of like waiting for a situation or waiting for a decision from someone. Maybe you can start preparing now, Maybe, and there's that kind of like, it kind of sounds negative, like a negative tone, but bitch, maybe you're waiting for a proposal, right? A good thing. But how do you prepare for it, you know? Are you ready to make that decision? Things like that. Think about those things. And then we have the Two of Wands, a card of action, also a card of creativity, inspiration. It represents fire. So maybe when this change comes, be ready mentally and make sure that you know what your action is going to be. How will you respond to it? Don't just let it happen. Have a backup plan, a plan B, a plan of action. That's what we need, a plan of action. So for this reading, just to summarize, we asked the cards, we asked the spirits, the universe, what is coming and how can we prepare for it? Now, so far what I'm reading is a change is coming. It's going to be a sudden change. It's going to be a change that deals with things of materialistic properties. It could be your home. It could be your bank account. It could be your job. Things that are possessions, right? The next card that we drew was the Father of Cups in response to how do we prepare. So the Father of Cups represents stability, emotional strength, right? So basically, how can we prepare? We can prepare mentally. Think about it. And that brings us to our next card to kind of summarize that whole action. We have the whole card of action, the Two of Wands. So prepare mentally by thinking about your plan of action. What is it you're going to do when this thing happens, this decision comes, this change happens, whatever it is, and you will recognize it because this is not a card of subtleness. You will recognize, like, you'll be like, oh shit, this is what the card was talking about, the reading. When it happens, what is your plan of action? Now, it's hard to make a plan of action for something that you don't know is coming, right? But we do know that it deals with materialistic gain. So start thinking and assessing what is it that it could possibly be. You know, things don't sometimes happen just out of nowhere. So if you know something's happening in your life, something's taking form or taking some type of, you know, there's some movement going on, you know, you're entering into a new business, your business maybe is having some trouble. Think about these things. Really be practical and realistic about what's happening in your life. What is your plan of action? So I hope you guys find this reading helpful. Please, you know, let me know in the comments if you did find it helpful. I really like to see those type of things. I like to know, you know, when a reading is helpful. Because a lot of times I'll just feel like, you know, I'm just reading to myself. But I hope you guys enjoy. I will be back tomorrow. I know I've kind of been away for a while. But like I said, honey, some things have been happening. And I needed to get back to the cards, honey. I needed some clarity. Like, sometimes you can do without the cards and you think you're doing fine. And then, like, life will remind you, like, you need a plan of action. Like, all this, like, dilly-dallying, life don't work that way. And for the people who think it do, it don't. So I will see you guys next time. And please like and subscribe. And let me know your thoughts on this reading.